Bob, can you hear me, bro? I'm trying to figure out whether I fix this mic situation. Please tell me you can hear me. Pretty please, Bob. Can you hear me, sir? Mr. Bob, tell me if you can hear me. Please tell me if you can hear me. I'm trying to figure out if the mic is working. What do you mean maybe, sir? Either you can hear me or you can't hear me. Yeah, you hear me? Does it sound like you're hearing me through the microphone in my helmet, or does it sound like you're faintly hearing me through the phone itself? It's all the fucking assholes out here today, for real. Dude, just fucking go. Either go or stop fucking swerving so I can pass you. Sucks riding with idiots, man. It really does. And peoples, I'm sorry, It's going to be another silent ride. For some reason, my microphone's not connected. It's going through the phone instead of the microphone. So once I start going, you can't hear shit. Sorry, people. I will get it resolved by Monday, guaranteed. Now we're about to stop for gas once this light changes, so we'll get a little tiny chat. And then when we get back to the crib. Homegrown photography. Headed to the house, man. Just got out of work, but it's a nice little ride, probably like a half an hour. Unfortunately, the microphone isn't working, so you're gonna have to deal with just the phone mic. What's that you riding? Jamal and Yamaha all one, sir. I'll show you at the gas station. Appreciate you, Jamal. There she is, peoples. That is the star of the show. Yeah, Bebop, I live in a pretty busy area, but I come from a much busier area. So this ain't too bad. And believe it or not, I actually have turning signals. It don't look like it because they're hidden. But look, see, it looks like I got no turn signals. Go watch. Oh, my tag, unfortunately, this engine vibrates a lot, so my tag kind of fell off, But I got it in my bag, just in case. Eventually, I'll get some tools and put it back on. Feel me? On one wheel when I'm on one. Yeah, it's tough to keep both wheels on the ground on that thing, bro. It's real tough. But this one has all those electronics, so I got it set where once the wheel comes up, it puts it back down for me, so this way I don't lose speed. What's up, bro? Can I get 15 on number 3? Damn it. I don't know what my wallet is. I don't know what my keys are. None of that good stuff. Yeah, I think that's fucking Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Would you like a receipt?
Nah. Nobody's paying for my gas but me.
Yeah, right. You know how much you spend.
See? Exactly. Yes. No, that, and if someone else was paying for it, I'll take the receipt so I can give it to them, but I gotta pay for my own gas, so I don't need one. Thanks, man. Hey, smoke's hella hot. Inside joke, inside joke. I guess that's a pause, right? Jamal Anderson, what bike should I start off with? I recommend the 300. Really, the Grom is the perfect starter bike, but you're gonna grow out of it. So a 300, you'll be able to handle it, pause, but then at the same time, you're not gonna outgrow it. I would love to have a 300 right now. So, let's put this gas in the bike. Yo, dude, any update? Jack Johnson, any update on what, brother? Estab, you want to be a better rider. What you on right now? Head to Indonesia. Estab, I've never been to Indonesia, but I've done an awful lot of riding in Colombia, in the mountains. I actually ended up snapping a clutch cable at night in the mountains with a wet ground and a backpack. So I'm pretty confident that I know how to ride. And I have that on video too if you want to see it. Him was raised in the province of Kim, Zimbabwe. I climbed the Himalayas, escaped the never forget him. Alright, that's what's up, Garbo Swag. Karis Bonds, what's up with you? Welcome to the chat. Hudnama. I am in Florida, South Florida, Broward County, peoples. Unfortunately, my microphone that worked fine up until yesterday don't want to connect. So once we start going, you're not going to be able to hear me talk. But when we get back to the house, we'll chop it up. Are you doing the Christmas ride? I don't know. That all depends. I got to drop my bike off for service. And if I get it back, then probably. Is this Fast 22? Probably not, because I don't know what Fast 22 is. Are you an ICE agent? Nah, I'm not an ICE agent. I tried to apply to be an ICE agent because I heard they were hiring everybody. But I guess my lack of experience and non-lack of a criminal record made them decide that I was the one that they were gonna decline. What bike is that? Trace Perkins. I'll show the bike one more again before we take off. It is a Yamaha R1, peoples. It's my baby right here. Alright. Let me just set up my my 360 camera, my DJI 360 camera came in today. So I am gonna use it. Alright, so there gotta be a way on here. I saw how to do it earlier. This is so annoying. Hold on a second, people. There we go. Pre-record, 30 seconds. Okay, 50. Alright, we golden now. We are set to pre-record mode. So now I'm not gonna miss a damn thing. Hey, please give a shout out to bro. Which bro? Who's bro? Well, shout out you, Ayush Gaming 1187. Me love too. Shout out to you. The Europeans are kind of gay. Yo, no lies to take dead, man. Damn it, see, this is why I gotta drop my fucking mic on the service. Just fine. I don't want to hide it. Cut off. Alright, you're not gonna be able to hear me. Eat, do me a favor, man. You're in charge of letting everybody know my mic is not connected. assure you people, that wheel was not coming up. That was an optical illusion. RN 2 home. Appreciate you, brother. Much appreciate you. B Bob, oh, I can't do a front flip, but I can do a cartwheel. But not on the bike though. Panama. Yo, I feel you, man. I could never stop riding. Pause. Tati. Shout out to Germany, man. Appreciate you for joining us, bro. The Glock people. Sound like me and you got something in common. I'm a sick man myself, but I got no problem with Glock. Rock dudes. Nah, it's a Yamaha. Yamaha R1. Dallas, Texas, man. Shout out to Dallas, Texas. RN on 200. Yeah, man, I'm in Florida. No, Hudnam, I can do a cartwheel. I can. That's what I was telling him. I can't do a flip, but I can do a cartwheel. And I'm 43 years old. Is that an R1? Yes, Robert? R1, sir. R1. Again, peoples, I'm so sorry that my mic is not picking up. For some reason, it's only going through the phone, so you can hear me now because I'm at the light. But when I'm riding, you can't hear me. That sucks. But nah, man, I can do a flip into a bull. Nicholas, you can't run from the cops here because they're not allowed to chase you. Questions, I'm reading because I'm at a red light. Now I can't. I feel bad for Buddy, man. He's burning coolant. Smelled like antifreeze, and then I saw all this fucking smoke coming out. Nicholas Massa. We out here in Fort Lauderdale, brother. Shoot your pistol. I'm pretty sure the cops will chase you. Yeah, but I don't want to get chased, bro. In that situation, yes, they're allowed to chase. Up ahead. Bob said live a little. Oh, so you know where I'm at, Nicholas? Thank you, bro. Hey, you talking about me? What's up with me, Nicholas? Or is there someone in here named Baldhead? User, I'm not gonna lie, I used to brake check trucks all the time and they hit the gas right before they were about to hit me. But that's a dickhead move. My man said an e-scooter. Not gonna lie, I want an e-scooter. Yo, next time I'm cleaning my windshield off for you guys, man. I'm sorry about this. My man said go to the dispensary, bro. I got everything I need at the house. We're gonna light one up as soon as I get there. called up to set an appointment today, so they're gonna take a while. And by the way, people, that's why it's really important to look way far down the road. I understand that the idiots that want to talk shit are never gonna understand regardless. But for those of you that do pay attention, you saw how slow I was going back there, and I'm sure you didn't know why, because I saw those police waiting. Just to repeat, in case you guys couldn't hear me when I was moving, you saw back there I was going really slow, right? And I'm sure you were wondering why. And then all of a sudden, after a while, you saw the police. Because I was watching all the way down the road. You gotta watch all the way down the road, not just right in front of you. He got scared. Yeah, B-Bob, that's what happened. You got me, B-Bob. Adam, we want to fight, brother. Nah, Charles, this fuel injector. What's up, man? Thank you, thank you. Just had someone show some appreciation for the fight. Black Dragon, what's good with you? GK Rebs. What up, GK Rebs? Yeah, damn it, B-Bob, blinker fluid. I didn't even think of that, man. Maybe you just saved me a trip to the dealer. Jonathan Benman, what's happening, brother? How you been, bro? Black Dragon, definitely. Katina Derry. I just wish that I would have cleaned the windscreen for you guys, man. Oh, Charles, yeah, those Blackbirds, man, people sleep on those things, but those things move, brother. Hey, that's why I don't drink, because I know I'm gonna drive anyway. That's part of the reason. Oh, hell no, that Blackbird is no joke, bro. I can't argue with Latina Darius on that one. I can't wait until I get this bike fixed, man. All right, peoples. This is a two-man show. One person does the riding, one person does the chopping it up afterwards. So I'm gonna pass the torch on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to the next portion of this segment. I am not the guy that was on the bike with you, but I am the guy that's gonna finish up the night with you. Don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. Show off. How am I show off, GK Raps? Oh, by the way, Nigel, in case you're wondering, this is what the bike looks like, sir. And this is what I say all the time. It's crazy, right? How when you have a newer model vehicle, it can be so filthy, disgusting, but it still looks clean on camera. But check this out. This is embarrassing. This is how filthy my bike is right now. But when you step back a couple feet, it looks like I just washed it. Appreciate you, GK Rebs. By the way, I got my 360 camera set up, and I hope that it gives you a clear view when I post a short of this asshole that just really pulled out, paused, made a left turn, but he was only looking on the right side. Like, he didn't bother to look the other way first, and Buddy just pulled out right in front of me, and I wasn't even really going over the speed limit because this one particular road is the only one you will ever hear me say the speed limit is too high. You get on this road and you think it's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. So you're doing 40, feeling like you're about to get pulled over, and then you see the sign, 45 miles an hour. You're like, what the fuck? 45 on here? That's crazy. So, like I said, I wasn't even really going over the speed limit because on this particular road, it doesn't feel safe or comfortable to go over the speed limit. So I'm doing either the speed limit or under. And here comes Buddy just, yeah, you know what? Let me just jump right out in front of this motorcycle because fuck him. Mr. Legend just got out, huh? That's what's up, brother, man. Welcome to the chat. We about to roll up our transgender cigarette. And you know what? I'm not going to crack out my Alpine Stars hat today. Since I have my Inter Miami official team store shirt on. Oh, there we go. Inter Miami Club de Football. Do you have any old photos with hair? Unfortunately, B-Bob, I don't have any old photos at all. None of my baby pictures or nothing, bro. I lost everything. There is, though, a video that I put out when I was like 19 that you can briefly see just like the top of my head, but you can pause. But, not really in the video. It's more like a prank video. Not really pranks, just fucking with people. And at that particular point, I went up to a homeless guy that had a cardboard box over his head, and I stood under the box with him and asked him very nicely if I have to, since I'm under his roof, do I have to live by his rules? At that point, you can see the top of my head. I'm not really that bald, but the fact that I don't have a complete full head of hair, I was like, fuck it, let me just shave it. It's hot as shit down here anyway. I'm all got like a receding hairline and a little bald spot on top, but I'm just like, not enough to try to hold on to. Long week, pause, we'll be back in the now. I got a couple things I gotta do, legend, so we're gonna smoke this one transgender cigarette and call it a day. Nigel, you know what a transgender cigarette is? Raymond, why am I bold? Maybe I'm not that bold. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I did something that I wouldn't have done had I would have thought about it first. So put me on, sir. What is so bold about me? Oh, and I seen. There we go. Pokes hella hot. What's good with you, Pokes hella hot? Nah, what is it? Oh, so. Nigel, as to not violate YouTube's community guidelines placed on live streams, what we about to be outside smoking, it's called a transgender cigarette because it identifies as tobacco. Pokes hella high. Is that a piece of pizza? Okay, I got it. Yeah, it's just a little something I came up with for the channel. There was one time I didn't get my live streaming privileges taken away for smoking per se, but um, apparently you can't handle a pistol on live stream either. And I had a friend, an IRL friend, came over while I was streaming, and I happened to show him one of my guns that he had never seen before. And apparently there was somebody in the stream that was hating, decided to report me, and I got my live streaming privileges taken away for that. So I did a whole nice read up on the YouTube community guidelines. Well, V-Bob, all my guns are 6 hour. But yeah. I should have never sold the MPX. I want to rebuy that. But now they got the MPXK, so I probably prefer to have that. Anyway, and I also want to rebuy the CZ Scorpions. I had a black and a flat dark earth, but they make those in the K version too. For anybody that doesn't know, the K is just a shorter version, shorter barrel, more compact and concealable. I want to get an FN or a Glock. Oh, FNs are nice, bro. FNs are real nice, but stay away from the 5.7 though. That is more like a novelty than anything, man. Those fucking bullets are expensive as shit, and unless they're being shot out of a P90, it's complete, or a PS90, whichever one. You know, that's the civilian version. Um, it's a total waste because you're not gonna get enough muzzle velocity for it to matter. When you got like for example, when you have a 223-556 AR-15, those pack a punch. Those will fuck something up. But it's because of the muzzle velocity. Now, if you were to shoot the same size bullet out of a 3-inch barrel, 5-inch barrel, it's not gonna barely do anything. I want to get 9mm, but 45 is dope too. Well, 45, bro, believe me, bro. I used to work at an FFL. You know, I used to sell these things for a living. So I know a lot about them that I didn't know before I started selling them. 45, it's not really practical, bro. If you want to get yourself like a really nice 1911 as a collector's edition, like a Dan Weston or something like that, all right, that makes sense. But as far as carrying is concerned, you're giving up so much ammo capacity for really not much of an increase in stopping power. The reason police use the 9mm is because it's really the best all around. Ever go to the range off Commercial Which one you talking about? The Apex? Berettas. Well, Bebob, that's a blanket statement right there. I know what you're trying to say, but not all Berettas are expensive. Every company now makes some kind of polymer fucking carry pistol, and those are never expensive. Um, what's it called? But the 92Fs and all that shit, like yeah, those are GK Rep, I've been there one time. I really ever since I've been to Nexus and shot the video targets, I don't really like going to any other range because it's boring shooting the paper now. You know, I've played Zombie Hunt with a fucking real gun, so it's like I can't go back to paper. Okay, I find my fuego. Nah, you was born with that fuego. That fuego follows you around. You battling right now for that. Oh, I love the paper. Yeah, I got like I said, I didn't have a problem with it until I tried something else. And that shit is so much fun to set that screen up and like legit play a video game with real ammo. That's just so much more fun to me, you know. Mm-hmm. Unless you're talking about Big Bamboo, GK Rep. If you're talking about Big Bamboo, said I agree fully. 100%. Love me some Big Bamboo. Oh man, it feels good to be Friday. I feel like I'm so. I gotta bring my bike in though. Tomorrow I'll probably drop my bike off. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna drop my fucking bike off, and then I'm just gonna come home and sleep. And then I got some noticias buenas, peoples. So, well, I'm hopeful for some noticias buenas. Right? Um, I feel that the cost for the service that I need on my bike is going to be a lot less than what I thought it was going to be, which is going to leave me enough room in the budget to replace the blown engine on the ground. So, within the next couple of weeks, we should have the R1 running in tip-top shape and have the fucking ground back. Is my Friday Junior. That's 40. What kind of 308 assault rifle would you get? Well, B Bob, if you're gonna be part of the gun community, man, you're gonna have to get the terminology right. There is zero assault weapons in the hands, or there are, sorry, zero assault weapons in the hands of civilians. Assault weapons, by definition, are fully automatic. Only the military has those. Um, a certain political persuasion likes to throw the term assault weapons around like it's a thing because they they just don't like guns and they want people to be just as afraid of them as they are. So they call non-assault weapons assault weapons and then ban non-assault weapons under the guise of an assault weapons ban. It's just crazy. But honestly, bro, GK Rev, I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm thinking about dropping that 300 in there. But all jokes aside, Bebop, if any rifle, personally, I would go with the Palmetto State Armory. So if I reverse the order, my deepest apologies, people. It's been years since I came across this information. But the upper
Palmetto State Armory, they don't make their own guns. So the upper is made by FN, and the lower is made by Midwest Industries. What's it called? Both of the companies. Both of those, if you buy a Midwest Industries AR or you buy, they're gonna cost you like 3 grand or close to it. If you buy a State Army AR with an FN upper and a Midwest Industries lower, you're talking like $600. Kyle 305 boy. I mean, technically, like this is considered Fort Lauderdale. That's what it says on my ID. But I want to say I'm probably closer to Plantation than Sunrise. Rock River AR-10. Yo, that's a solid weapon right there. There's a lot of really solid companies that make ARs. Rock River is one of them. And you know what's fucked up? People fuck it up. Not that people fuck it up, but they make there's a company called Rock Island that sucks. And I would imagine people getting confused thinking it's Rock River. Yeah, Rock River's solid, but like I said, any of those companies that make solid weapons and have the reputation already, they're so expensive, man. I mean, I haven't been gun shopping in a while, so I hear that gun prices came down a little bit, but I really don't know for sure. I love mine, very dependable. Yeah, no doubt, guys, guys. Um, those are definitely dependable. But like I was saying, FM makes a good gun. Midwest Industries makes a good gun. Put the two of them together, you got a $500 Palmetto State Armory. Wait. Grass Bass, you bought a Rock River for fucking $900, bro? I would have definitely took that deal. Uh, GK Revs, Rock Island does suck at least all over their pawn shops. Yeah. The FFL I worked at actually was a pawn shop, and we got a sweet discount, right? It wasn't a percentage off. It was just like 20 or $30 over whatever we took the gun in for. So I bought a $1,400 fucking SIG 229 Dark Elite with a $400 fucking Crimson Trace grip on it, and legit paid $800 for that shit. Yeah, Grass Bass. I would have not turned that down for nothing. That was like when I bought my MPX, bro. When the MPX came out, that shit was like $2,500. This is when I was working at the pawn shop, and we sold brand new guns as well. So our distributor had our price listed at just over 2,000. So if I wanted to have my boss order me an MPX, right? When we ordered brand new ones, he wouldn't charge over store cost. The only thing we had to pay over for is when somebody would sell us a used gun and we wanted to buy that. Then we would have to pay a little bit over. But nothing brand new, I wouldn't have to pay over. So if I would have asked somebody to order for me, it would have been 2 grand. A customer came in and told me about a website that he caught his on for $1,200, and he had to do the transfer. I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I went on that site and ordered that shit same fucking day, man. Honestly, I forgot the website he told me, so I fucking climbed into the dumpster to find this fucking box so I could see where it came from. That's how serious I was about getting that deal. Uh, Beat Bob. I bought all my guns back in 2012 when Obama was president. You could buy an AK for $300. SKs were $100. 50 cal were like $1,200. Yeah, man. Well, that's the economy changing, and more people getting into guns. But the Democrats are the best fucking gun salesmen ever. Whenever there's a Democrat in office, everybody's out there buying guns because they really believe that they're gonna fucking ban the guns. But that shit ain't gonna happen, bro. Bebop. Are you saying that back then the prices were cheaper than dirt, or are you shouting out the website cheaper than dirt? Because there's actually a firearms website cheaper than dirt. And you get all types of ammo and guns and all that good stuff. Brass bass, what'd you say? Green dot, red dot, iron sights that flip up. Oh, that's fucking sweet, bro. Oh, the website? Yeah, cheaper than dirt is good. Like I said, I really like Palmetto State Armory though, man. You go on Palmetto State Armory, like when I was like heavy into buying guns, bro, I would go on Palmetto State Armory every day and just check out their daily deals. And there was always something on there that was some fucking crackhead price, and I would just jump on that shit. Pause. And where I got my MPX from, it was oh man, this is gonna piss me off. Fuck. Damn it, and there was another website, and I always used to forget the name of this one, that I used to get real cheap ammo from. Like good ones though, like HSTs. Gun Prime. That's not where I got the HSTs, but that's where I bought the MPX. Gun Prime. That's a good website with a lot of deals on it. Or it was at least. I haven't been on there in a while. I haven't been looking for guns lately. I got 3 left, that's all I need. Now Gunbroker is an auction site. Gun Prime is more like a Palmetto State Army, but they don't sell their own shit. They just got deals. I guess it's more similar to cheaper than dirt. Yeah, auction. Yeah, Gunbroker is good, but I personally eBay, any of that shit. I stay away from the fucking auctions, man. Like I know you can get a good price there. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from using those sites, but I don't have the patience for that. I just need to just check, add to cart, pop in my credit card details, and that's it. I'm looking for a pistol. I just don't know what. Well, Bebop, I'll tell you the 3 pistols that I held on to. If that's any help for you, I got the Sig P365, the original, no frills, tiny Sig P365. 10 rounds plus 1, 9mm, fits in your pocket, good to go. And then I got called the P365X Macro. It's a little bit bigger, but holds way more rounds. You got 17 plus 1 in there. And then I got the this I won't carry though. The 320X full. Hold on one second, peoples. Oh my bad, I didn't mute it like that. My suggestion: go to the range, test out what they have. Yeah. That's a good thing too. So yeah, the P320X full. That I keep in my nightstand. Like that's not a carry gun because those things are known for having a mind of their own and going off when you don't want them to go off. But I have the 320X full with the Magwell 21 round magazine, the Sig Foxtrot flashlight, and the Sig Romeo 1 red dot sight. And man, that shit is sweet. I love my Slim Hog Paws 1911. I'm accurate with it. Don't need too many rounds. Yeah, there's something about 1911, man. I love those fucking things, bro. I want the Sig Nightmare 1911, man. That thing is beautiful. I also would like. All right, so the Staccato is a little out of my price range. No matter how much money I have, I don't give a shit. I'm not spending that much on a fucking gun. Um, Bipoke's hella hot. So what's it called? But the Springfield Prodigy. I want to look into that and see if it's any good because that's a nice looking 2011 too. Oh yeah, anything by Wilson Combat is nice, but anything by Wilson Combat is expensive as. What up, Madison Nicole? Welcome back to the chat. Appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing to the Unk Podcast. And by the way, everybody, the other channel, which is going to take over the lives after this, is the Unk Podcast. It's at Let Unk Tell It. Madison Nicole, I'm good. Unfortunately, I can't rate your profile picture because I can't see profile picture. It's really just a tiny little look. Let me show you. Um, Matter of fact, even better. Yeah, let me show you like this. So it won't let me zoom in. So that's all I can see. So if I was to tell you a number, obviously I'd be lying because that's all I can see. But I'm sure it's 10. Gotta be. I mean, you Madison Nicole. You got Yeet and Black Frame fighting over you. Where the hell is Black Frame, man? Black Frame found a woman in his dreams and just disappeared from the chat. That's crazy. That's craziness, people. You ain't hurt Black Frame, did you? Madison Nicole. You didn't do nothing to Black Frame, right? Y'all, where's Yeet at? Yeet's here. He went to Nah, Buddy lives in Italy though. Anyway, peoples, you know what time it is. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. God bless. Be safe. Have a good night. I didn't do anything with it. Alright, peoples. No work mañana. But I'll check in with you at some point. Can't guarantee what time. Alright, Bebop. Thanks, brother.